Hey, it's me. It's Alexis. I want to share this while it's fresh before I crash. So I just did a 3.5 hour flash mob mastermind with 6 amazing people, and oh my gosh, the crash is starting, right? Because when you're on for that long, then you turn off and you have to process it. But it's funny because what we were talking about is how, when you're living your purpose, because you are your purpose, that other people pick up on it, and other people pick up on the positive side of it and the light side of it. But a lot of times you just experience the negative side, or you feel the insecure side. Let me see if I can put the phone down. And so, people might be like, oh, you're so confident, but you feel insecure. People might think, oh, you're so supportive, but you feel really isolated and alone. And that means, especially as business owners or people who are trying to live a purposeful, intentional life, that we may spend a lot of time doubting ourselves and a lot of time wondering, why am I doing this? And is this the right thing to do? And should I be doing something else? And am I wrong? And am I wrong? And am I wrong? And I'm with you, right? I'm there too. And it's fascinating because I love the power of my work. I think it's really transformational. I don't have to think it's transformational. I know it's transformational. I know it changes people's lives. And I know that more people need to know that. But sometimes I get in my own way, because the big me that lives in that purpose is like, yeah, baby, we got something to say. And the little me is like, but it's just me, and that's so much work, and that asks me to get past all my own shit and get out of my own way in order to be able to continue and share this message forward. And so the big me is like, yeah, absolutely, let's do it, game on, we're changing the world. And the little me is like, wow, that's a lot, I'm tired. Or, wow, that's a lot, I'm not sure. Or, yeah, but maybe I should just, do something slightly smaller instead. Like, maybe not this big thing. And we can go through that whiplash back and forth and back and forth. And it's really easy to get stuck in the downside of it, where you're like, everybody else seems to be happy living normal lives. Why do I have to want this big thing? Like, why do I have to go and do this big thing? Why can't I just be this little happy person over here? And there's nothing wrong with that. But sometimes we do have a big calling. So what was the point of this video? Mostly to share with you how incredible that Flash Mob Mastermind was. Oh my gosh. So working one-on-one with people, I really get to see the power. But to have everybody in a group, it was mind-blowing. It was mind-blowing just to see other people recognize other people, and just, oh my gosh. It was unbelievable. There was more time for ideas to unfold because we could focus on other people. So what was the other point of that? To be honest with you, so I've spent a lot of time with my own coach thinking about my message and my offerings and what I want to be sharing in the world. And so I've spent a lot of time thinking, like, I don't want to be doing business coaching. I don't want to be doing business coaching. But today on the call, was I doing business coaching? Yes, because that's why people came. They were confused about their business. But I was actually coaching them on soul clarity and alignment. Right? Like, what's your purpose? How can you live your purpose? How can you connect that to the people who need to hear you? How can you connect that to a business that feels good and purposeful? Is that business coaching? I guess. But what it really is staying true to yourself coaching, right? It just so happens that a lot of people don't like to buy that. Buy that concept because we want money. Money, money, money. So it's really interesting to me I'm shaken. I'm actually shaken myself. I'm being moved on a deep level as we speak. Actually, you just can't see it. I'm being moved by the power of what just happened in that mastermind and by the power of the work itself. And I'm going to commit here publicly with you to be open to allowing that to unfold how it needs to unfold, and to not use my mind to contain and restrain it, and to say, well, you have to call it this, or you have to call it that, or that means you have to be this, or it means you have to be that. Like, I'm going to trust in the power of the work, and I'm going to trust in the potential of the people that I'm inspired to connect with and who are inspired to connect with me, to move forward. And I invite you to do the same, and to let all of those concerns go for a little bit. Just let all those lesser concerns about what it has to mean fall by the wayside, and just step into what's possible. So we'll focus on what's possible instead of what it has to mean. And I hope that helps. Mwah.